From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Hourly News Blast. Today we have part two of a story we reported yesterday about ICE attacking teenage U.S. citizens and the testimony of those citizens before Congress. LGBTQ Nation is reporting. More than 170 U.S. citizens have been caught up in the Trump administration's maximalist immigration crackdown, ProPublica reported last October. That was before the brutal killings of queer mother Renee Good and ICU nurse Alex Pretti by federal immigration agents in Minnesota earlier this year. The number of U.S. citizens detained, beaten, or killed by immigration enforcement agents has only grown since, and a large number of the victims have been children. This week, Out Representative Robert Garcia, the Democrat from California, ranking member of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, and Senator Richard Blumenthal, the Democrat from Connecticut, held a surprise hearing highlighting how those children have been abused at the hands of ICE and Customs and Border Patrol agents. Representative Garcia was indignant at the father and son's mistreatment as he questioned the teenager. ICE actually said falsely that your father rammed his van into one of the officers' vehicles. Your own video of the incident, which you took heroically, by the way, shows that agents rammed your van 4 times. Is that correct? Garcia asked. Yes, sir, Bazan replied. Now, did you know that they were law enforcement? No, sir, they never identified themselves, Bazan said. Now, your dad is then arrested. He's beaten, and you actually try to help him. And after the agents tackled you, one agent pressed his knee onto your back while another put you in a chokehold. Is that correct? Garcia asked. Yes, sir, Bazan replied. You told the officers that you were a U.S. citizen. Is that correct? Yes, sir, Bazan answered. And this is how they responded, Garcia added, displaying photos of Bazan in the hospital. They were so brutal that you needed medical attention, as you can see here, Garcia continued. A nurse at the hospital where you were taken actually called 911 to report to the police that you had been choked and beaten, and you were repeatedly called slurs by the officers. Is that correct? Yes, sir. What are some of the names they called you? Garcia inquired. Illegal son of an alien, border hopper, Bazan said. They called you gay for crying as well. Yes, Bazan answered. They called you a criminal. They called you a beaner. Is that correct? Garcia continued. Yes, sir. You told me you had filmed this on their cell phone. Is that right? The congressman clarified. Yes, sir. And that's when they took your phone away, he added. Yes, sir. These agents didn't just take your phone, they sold it. They pawned it at a kiosk for $250 cash. Is that correct? Garcia asked. Yes, sir. This is Donald Trump's America, Garcia concluded. Folks, this is either Donald Trump's America, which he co-owns with billionaires, or this is our America, waiting to be rescued at the polls in November and again in 2028. We encourage you, our audience, to remember stories such as these when you vote. That's News Blast for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.